welcome back to the northeast of Scotland on what can only be described as an absolutely stunning afternoon. The light just now is exquisite, and I'm not going to spend too much time talking because the sun is due to set in about an hour and I really want to make the most of this light. So though we've got this gorgeous light today, it's so beautiful and there's so many photographic opportunities around me right now because the colour particularly is just absolutely exquisite. One of the things I really want to speak about in this video is the joy around this time of day, particularly when you've got conditions like this, of just watching the conditions unfold around you. You can actually learn so much at this time of day just by watching the light change. If you come out around golden hour, watch the sunset, and then stay out an hour after sunset as well and watch the blue colour change as you get into blue hour. Those are often the times of day which open up so many incredible photographic opportunities. So today that's kind of what I'm doing. I just wanted to come down to this beautiful river estuary and just watch the sunset. If I get any photographs, fantastic. If I don't, it's just such a joy to be out embracing this time of day. This is beautiful. So, so beautiful. And if you haven't done this for yourself for a while, I'd highly recommend getting out and doing it. How beautiful is that light? I was aware that the sun was soon to slip behind the clouds, so I quickly photographed the scene to savour this beautiful moment. One of the things I spoke about quite extensively when we were doing the water photography challenge was how quickly the surface of the water can change in texture and motion. And literally that last piece of camera I did was filmed, not joking, like 20 seconds ago. And in that time, the surface of the water has become very ripply because the wind has got up. And it's creating a completely different feel around me. When I arrived here, I was really hoping to get some images of that tranquil feel, that beautiful reflections. We had, as you will have seen in the video footage, the most incredible reflections of the clouds and the sun bursting through the middle, and it was just so, so beautiful. But then my plan was, because I was hoping that the water was going to stay nice and tranquil and serene, was to get those beautiful still images, those calming images, really making the most of that beautiful, beautiful blue colour that we had. But then, as I've just said, the wind got up and now we've got these ripples coming down the river, which is a little bit frustrating for what I was envisaging me photographing. So what I've just been doing is zooming into the other side of the water where we've got this lovely forest, and there is particularly this small section of woodland that's got these the beautiful silhouette against some very nice clouds. So what I've been doing is using my 24 to 200mm lens to zoom into that area and really emphasise those trees, and I'm reasonably happy with the results that I've got. I've been talking quite a lot recently about zooming into the scene, and I don't know what it is, but I'm really struggling at the moment to get wide angle shots. I guess more of your standard landscape style shots. Maybe it's not so much that I'm struggling with it, maybe it's just the fact I've been doing it for so many years now that I'm looking for a different way to connect with the landscape around me. But I'm feeling so drawn at the moment not to photograph the whole scene, but to zoom in and photograph those certain elements of the scene. And I'm just finding, especially because I do most of my photography in my local area, that it's allowing me to connect with that area in a new way and photograph subjects. They've always been in my images, but they've never been the sole focus in my photographs. And now they are, and I'm really liking that actually, because it's given me almost like the full package. I've got those wider landscape shots that I've been taking throughout the years, and now I'm photographing the much more intricate details of the landscape. And if you watched one of my last videos, I spoke about how I'm going to be using my 100 to 400mm lens more than any other this year. And now that I'm sitting here and the river is getting even more ripply and it's not showing any signs of being that lovely tranquil scene that it was about half an hour ago, I'm going to now get on my 100 to 400mm lens and I'm going to zoom into the clouds and try and photograph some birds flying through the clouds before it gets too dark, because right now the sun has gone behind this big blanket of cloud on the horizon. We're not going to get that fiery orange last burst of sun before it sets. So as I'm aware of that, I'm going to utilise the clouds instead with that lens and see if I can get some really nice images. You know, it always surprises me how fleeting light is and how quickly things change, especially around the sort of golden hour times. They're so beautiful and intricate and precious, and every minute that passes the light changes. Sometimes it's subtle, sometimes it's quite obvious, but the light at this time of day is just so exquisite and fast moving. And when you really take the time to step back and just admire these moments and really watch that light change and the different colours that come into play throughout that transition from day into night, it's just so beautiful. You know, we began with these beautiful yellowy, creamy, almost white colour coming from the intense sun with some beautiful orange around it, that then manifested into this gorgeous, gorgeous blue, really, really almost electric blue, both in the sky and in that tranquil, peaceful water. And then we got a little bit of pinky purpliness in the clouds, which are just beautiful, and we've still got a little bit of that pinky purpliness just now. It's very, very subtle, but it's definitely there. In fact, you can probably see it behind me. It's just so, so beautiful. And then we've now got some of that yellows and creams and oranges coming back in over there as well. And the different shades of blue right now are so mesmerising to look at. We've got these very dark, deep, rich blues over in the mountains, and then we've got much subtler blues in the clouds, and then this very, very light, bright blue in the sky. Just the different tones and colours. It's just so, so beautiful. And yesterday I was very fortunate to undertake a creative flow art workshop, and we were mixing all the paints and the colours together and creating these really, really beautiful expressive pieces of art. And it really reminded me of the beauty of colour. And that's something that I definitely want to speak about a lot this year, is colour, and how you can use colour in your images to portray different emotions, different feelings, and to really connect with the world around you. And blue is one of the most accessible colours to us in landscape photography, and it has so many different connotations and representations. And standing here right now admiring this beautiful view is really reminding me of that. It's such a powerful colour, and it's what has pretty much completely, from a colour perspective, been in the images that I have taken this afternoon, which hasn't been that many images, but there has been a few, and like I say, they've all included blue. Ah, just beautiful. While looking at these images, I would like to invite you to really feel into the beautiful colours and shapes within. Being able to see and photograph these was a moment of sheer wonder and appreciation. It really reminded me of the mesmerising beauty that can be found all around us. What a beautiful afternoon. Do you know, this location that I'm at today, it's where I film a lot of my YouTube videos, but I always find that the colour here just seems to be so much more exquisite than a lot of other places. It's possibly because the air is pretty pure here, so you've not got all that smog and kind of pollution in the air, which can often mute colours. You get a really pure, beautiful colour here. And it really makes this location and this area the most incredible place to do photography. You may not have the big Highland mountains in this part of Scotland, but the light and the colours, it's just so beautiful. I don't really know what the theme of this video has been. I've spoken about a few different things, but I think for me this afternoon it's just been reminding me of the importance of getting out around sunset. Sunsets is what inspired me to pick up a camera for the first time, and it's something that I used to do all the time, and I'm definitely going to make the effort to do more this year. And it's great to be able to get out and use this lens again, because this lens just opens up a whole new world of opportunity, and I just absolutely love it. So incredibly beautiful. So that's that. If you need some peace and tranquility and you want to get out and just embrace the beauty of nature, I'd say getting out around sunset is definitely a great way to do that. And getting out and zooming into different aspects of the landscape and really utilising the colours that are available to you can just really make your imagination run wild and make you connect more deeply, I think. That maybe it can just really help you connect more deeply to the environment around you and to nature in general. And that's definitely what I'm feeling this afternoon, is this deeper sense of connection to nature and the deeper appreciation for the beauty of the colours that nature presents to us, and then having a beautiful thing like a camera to be able to capture it all. It's just amazing. And some of the videos I got at the start of this video that you've seen were just so beautiful. I'll be able to watch that time and time again now and just remember this beautiful moment. As always, I want to say a huge thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video and would like to support my channel, I have the super thanks now switched on at the bottom of this video, as well as a membership if you want to support my channel every month and give me a little bit of gratitude and support that will help continue to run and develop this channel. And a huge thank you to anyone who's already done that. It means the absolute world to me. And if you'd like to work with me personally, you can find a link to all of my services in the description box below, including upcoming residential workshops, private one-to-one workshops, and an online mentorship. Get out and enjoy nature. Take your camera with you, sit back and relax. And start looking at the colours, because colours is something I'm going to be speaking about more and more on my channel moving forwards. Because colours can transform your images. And I can't wait to share more of that with you very soon. I'll see you all again next time.